Hello everyone, what is happening? I'm your host Ayman Hassan and welcome back to another video here at Most Amazing Top 10. Personally, I think you should never summon any demon ever. I think there's no need. I think you can live your whole life without doing it. In fact, I'm sure I'd die happy with zero regrets if I never summoned one. But I mean, if that's what you like doing when you're free on a Sunday evening, I'm not judging you. You do you, but here's some advice on some demons you should probably avoid. The daily but. Do remember to like and subscribe to the channel, people, and to Top 10 Hindi videos if you'd like to see more of this girl right here. But enough of that, this is the top 10 demons you should never summon. Starting us off with number 10 is Asmodeus, better known as the King of Demons, one of the 7 princes of hell, or better yet, the King of the 9 hells. And here I was thinking there was only one hell. I'm mistaken clearly. According to Binsfeld's classification of demons, Asmodeus is the demon that symbolizes lust, which makes sense since he specializes in just that. Spreading lust. He apparently has 3 heads, one that looks like a man, one that looks like a sheep, and one that looks like a bull, and apparently the man head is the most evil. He also rides this horrific creature that looks like a lion, but it has a neck and wings of a dragon. If spreading lust wasn't enough, he also specializes in enacting revenge. He appears the most in the Book of Tobit, written in 400 AD, where he tortures Sarah, who is Regel's daughter. Regel just means friend of God. He kills 7 of Sarah's husbands all on their wedding night in order to stop them from consummating the marriage. He kills 7 of Sarah's husbands all on their wedding night in order to stop them from consummating the marriage. It's said that people who listen to him will spend an eternity in the 2nd level of hell. Now, I've given you all the info, whether you want to summon him or not, that's up to you. I'd probably say don't. Coming in at number 9 is Vine. No, not the 7-second video app that we all miss and spent way too much time on. In Christian demonology, Vine is, and I quote, known to be the trickiest, deadliest demon. He's a king of hell and he's also an earl. Fancy demon. Title demon. Vine is described as taking the form of a lion, riding a black horse, and holding a viper in his hand. So really, he could just kill you with any one of those animals if summoned and pissed off. And those 3 aside, he also governs over 36 legions of spirits. He's known to have the power to take a person's soul without permission, look into the past and present, and he can also create storms and make the oceans rough. He can discover hidden things and witches and bring down any structure he wants. People summon him to reveal their hidden downfalls and enemies, as well as help them build their lifetime goals. But with hard work, you can achieve that without summoning Vine, so just don't. At number 8 we have Belial. Now in the Hebrew Bible, Belial is basically talked about and described as the devil himself. Hello, alarm bells should be ringing right about now, red flags should be waving. His name translates to wicked or worthless, and the Dead Sea Scrolls title him the leader of the sons of darkness, the king of evil, the lord of lies, the prince of darkness, and the master of deceit. They say following Belial will make man cause bloodshed and other atrocities. According to the Satanic Bible, Belial is titled without a master, and so worshippers might look to summon him because he brings about independence and freedom. But I assure you, you can attain freedom and independence from other sources. You don't have to do this. His name is King of Evil, for God's sake. Filling our number 7 slot is Lilith, the first female demon on this list, and her name translates to night monster, because there aren't enough of those already. She can be found in the Bible, in Judaism, Roman and Mesopotamian mythology, but she's not found in the Quran. In some literature, she's depicted as the mother of Adam's demonic offspring after Eve. After refusing to be submissive to Adam, she left him in the Garden of Eden. In other literature, she leaves Adam before they have kids, and her demonic offspring are actually sired to the archangel Samael. The Dead Sea Scrolls warns against associating with Lilith. It says she loves frightening spirits of the destroying angels, demons, and spirits of bastards. Whatever that means, it sounds terrifying. She leads men astray in order to humiliate them. As the night monster, she embodies sensuality, terror, and unbridled freedom. She targets children and women in childbirth, and it's said that when a child is born, she has dominion over them for 8 days, and after that she has none. Hence, people use her to explain the death of a lot of infants. Lilith just sounds very mischievous, and if summoned, I just wouldn't trust her at all. I mean, she would probably lead me astray as well. So that's a hard no for me. Now at number 6 is Andras. With every link I opened to learn more about this demon, the first word describing him on every single one of those web pages was violent. He's known to be an all-round shit stirrer, to put it frankly. Andros is known to be able to slaughter entire households, and he's sent out specifically to kill. His very purpose is to create discord among humans, and once he's in your mind, he whispers thoughts of killing people and violence and escalates people's existing problems. He's also known to be easily provoked, so if you do summon him, try not to get on his bad side, otherwise it's highly likely he'll kill you and everyone in a 10-kilometer radius of you and have no remorse about doing it. And in case you were wondering what this demon looks like, he has the body of an angel, how ironic, the head of an owl, he rides a black wolf and carries a saber for, I'm assuming, slaying purposes. Coming in at number 5 is Vapula or Nafula. Now off the bat, this demon seems pretty harmless. He's known for teaching sciences, philosophy and mechanics, and I'm assuming this is also behind the motive of why people summon him to begin with. His purpose is to make men know about all these different fields, but he's not just a nice professor-esque demon. Far from it actually. He governs 36 legions of spirits and demons and is the great Duke of Hell. He takes the form of a lion with the wings of a griffin, and because he's so smart, it makes him extremely crafty and deceptive. The people who get possessed by him start becoming smarter, but also more and more paranoid and distrustful of other people. Aside from knowledge, he specializes in deception. So it makes it very easy for him to manipulate virtually anyone. So if you do ignore me and decide to summon him, then be very wary and don't say I didn't warn you. At number 4 is Berith or Baal Berith. According to the Infernal Dictionary, Berith commands 26 legions of demons and has the title of the Duke of Hell. If you are trying to summon him, then you have to wear a silver ring with his specific seal and have it close to your face as a sign of respect. If Berith finds you're not paying the respect he's due, well then instant death is what awaits you. Alistair Crowley says that Berith is probably the smoothest talker you will ever meet, as well as the biggest liar. That's a killer combination. Just know it's guaranteed that if he's not answering a question, he is 100% lying. As a powerful demon, most people summon him for that reason, not realizing his main aim is to corrupt people who are seeking power. He can also show you the past, the present, or the future. A lot of alchemists actually believe he has the power to transmute base metals into gold, so a lot of people also summon him in search of fortune. Let me just leave you with the adjectives he's described with on every website I went on. Terrible, powerful, liar, hellish. Need I say more? Filling in on number 3 slot is Lamashtu. In Mesopotamian mythology, she used to be a menace to women who were giving birth and would actually kidnap their babies while they were being breastfed. After stealing those babies, she chews their bones and then drinks their blood. Definitely a demon not to be messed with. She's also been known for contaminating water, killing crops, and she enjoys wreaking havoc whenever she gets the chance. It's said that if you have the unfortunate luck of being possessed by her, then you'll suffer from grave nightmares, horrible sleep disturbances, and possibly a critical illness. So far, I'm hearing all cons for summoning her and not a single pro, people. But if you do summon Lamashtu, then you'll have in front of you a hairy creature with the head of a lioness, bird feet with talons, and donkey teeth and ears. Have fun with that. Now number 2 is Beelzebub, which sounds like the name of a would-be cute round looking Pokemon, but it's far from that. Originally the Philistines worshipped him as a god, but later on he became a major demon in Abrahamic religions. He's known as one of the 7 princes of hell, as the Lord of the Flies or the Lord of the Flyers, and the Prince of Devils. He's also very high up in hell's hierarchy, and he's second just below Satan himself. In Christian demonology, it's said he led a revolt against the devil. He's Lucifer's chief lieutenant as well as the emperor of hell. At this point I feel like every demon on this list is either a prince of hell or a king of hell. Binsfeld's classification of demons associates gluttony with Beelzebub. Binsfeld's classification of demons associates gluttony with Beelzebub. He's usually held responsible for most cases of demonic possessions, and his best work was apparently during the Salem witch trials. He possesses people to do absolutely horrific acts, and he's known for spreading belief about false gods, mainly himself. Aesthetically, he's a small withered creature with a long tail, a forked tongue, ram horns, and either purple or red skin. Do you really need this demon in your life? No, you don't. And finally, at number Number 1 is Samael. In Hebrew, Samael translates to blindness of God, venom of God, or poison of God. It doesn't matter which one you choose to go with, since they all scream toxic as hell. In Judaism, he's the angel of death and one of the 7 archangels, and is described by Satan as the destroyer, the accuser, and the seducer. Samael is not a fallen angel like Lucifer. No, his duties were dark from the very beginning. He condones it when humans sin, he likes it actually, and he further tempts them to do it. People describe him as being good and bad because God created him to execute his will at any cost whatsoever. So with that primal responsibility comes a lot of consequences. Looking wise, he's even worse. Samael has glaring eyes from the top of his head to the soles of his feet. He has 12 wings and is so tall it takes 500 years apparently to cover any distance that's equal to his height. He's said to be the ruler of the 5th heaven and commands 2 million angels. When describing his nature and his aim, someone said he aimed to be the new god, but was evil, treacherous, and spiteful. I saw a thread on Reddit discussing how he makes Lucifer look good. Lucifer. And that's the end of today's video, guys. I hope you learned something new about the various demons that plague this world, and I also hope I discourage you from summoning any of them if you were planning on doing so. Have any of you ever tried summoning a demon before? Did it work? Let me know in the comments below, because I do try and read all of them. Anyway guys, I've been your host Eamon Hassan, and you're watching Disney Chat. No, I'm kidding. See you next time. Bye!